Well, here I am in Whitehall, Montana. Whitehall started out as a railroad town, and as you can see, we still have the railroad tracks. This is called Legion Street. It's the main street that comes through Whitehall. They actually still have a movie theater, and I think they show movies like on Friday nights. But what I want to show you today in this video is all of the great murals in Whitehall, Montana. In 1999, a couple of girls did all of these murals, and they're just beautiful. Kit Mathers and Michelle Tebay are the ones who did most of the painting here. So this is quite a large mural, and one of the reasons I like this mural so much is because it's about the Lewis and Clark expedition. Well, all of them are in this town, and this one shows their dog, and he looks just like Lucky. And his name was Seaman. So in comparison, you can see how large it is. Whitehall, Montana was established in 1888, actually, as a railroad. The railroad came through here, and so they had a railroad depot, and then from there it grew. It's a nice location between the Highland Mountains. The Highland Mountains are back in there, and then also it's at the base of the Tobacco Root Mountains, which are over there. The reason the town is so busy right now, and it is a Friday afternoon, but that usually doesn't make much difference. But there's a gun showing. I've never seen a town with so many murals. So I'm going to walk around the town and look for all of the different murals. right here, the 2-Bit Saloon. If you want a good hamburger, that's the place to go. Okay, there's another mural across the street here. See if I can get over up to it. Okay, so here's another one of the murals. So it says, they found the river, as usual, much crowded with islands, the current more rapid and much more shallow than usual. In many places they were obliged to double man the canoes and drag them over sand and gravel. Well, I was just gonna walk around here a little bit. You would think this was like a really super busy town. There's so much traffic here, which is kind of amazing to me. All right, so here we have another mural. Core of Discovery mural. Looks like they've recently repainted them, which is nice because some of them were fading quite a bit. So this one actually looks pretty good. Here's where the gun show is taking place, in this building. Down an alley here because there's usually some interesting cars for sale in here. Let's see what they got. Chevy van. I'm glad I don't have one of those. We almost bought one. see a Ford dealership. And while I can get across the street, I'm going to go across the street over here. There you can see all of Legion. And some more junk cars. Some more vans around here. I like always to go look at the railroad tracks for some reason. So if you're driving, maybe coming from Butte to Bozeman, and you see this stack, see what I'm talking about? Well, that's never been used. At one point, somebody had a great idea that this could be a great country for growing beets, and that was supposed to be the beet processing plant. And you know, it never came to be. So there it stands as a landmark for Whitehall, Montana. Did see another mural on one of those buildings, so that's where I'm headed. No shortage of old vehicles here in this town. Okay, so down here, oh, looks like we have a mini mall. This is new too, which I won't go in there today. Here's what the old siding used to look like. Just a tin building here. I used to come and do work here at Stone, Montana. Used to be their operation in here, and I'd help make some stone things. And up here we have a nice mural. Wow, looks like it's been repainted. I wanted to come and do this video before winter because I had a hunch that they were all fading away so much. Okay, so this is a really nice mural. See if I can get that in. Since it's in the shade, it might show up pretty good. Meriwether Lewis said, "This is the first time I ever dared wade in the river, though there are many places between this and the forks where I presume it might be attempted with equal success." So then he also wrote August 2nd, 1805, "The Indians in this part of the country appear to construct their lodges with the willow boughs and brush. They are small, of a conic figure, and have a small aperture on one side." And here they depicted this on the mural. Wow, that's really great. I love the fact that they've fixed these up. Wow, that's just great. I wonder who did that. I'll have to find out so I can credit them for all of their new efforts. It's beautiful. So the Rotary was responsible for a lot of this, and the American Legion. Let's see what we have here. Okay, I caught a ride, so we drove around to find some other murals. This is my favorite one, Sacagawea, and there's some information about her. And I put a link in the comments too for more information. And then we found this other one down here. It's an amazing town. If you ever visit, be sure to drive around. So then we found this one more around the alley here. All right, so I did find out that Kit, the original artist for these murals, was the one who upgraded them and painted them in 2022. So she did a fantastic job. So we're heading up to the grocery store. Straight ahead is Butte, and to the left is Virginia City. Now we're gonna go up to Jefferson store, and I'm kind of just showing you this because you can see how big it is. You can actually see it from the road, but one should really go up close. It's this is my favorite one. Unfortunately, the light was such that half was lit and half wasn't, but it's just beautiful. They didn't actually get their winter horses till they were past Dillon, but still, it's really cool. And how about that? The original artist came back and fixed them up. That's awesome. I love this. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little trip around Whitehall, Montana.